commentating the audio or anything.
One GoPro is now on or the second one's on.
All right.
All right.
I think so.
Yeah,
all right, folks. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing,
We're good to go now. Apologize for the
good to go now. Apologize for the
lack of audio there at the beginning. Good morning.
lack of audio there at the beginning. Good morning.
Here we go with our next athlete, striding across the tire run.
Our next athlete,
tread lightly.
The tire run. Tread lightly.
Let's see what we got here. On to the step across.
What we got here. On to the step across.
Looking for. Go for the. Careful. Good job. Not many people can handle that drop and step across.
Not many people can handle that drop.
1, 2. Whoa! Nice job there.
Whoa! Nice job.
Still good to go. At the start platform isn't until it gets to the cane lane.
Until it gets to the cane
So
lane.
far, so good. Careful on the bottom portion of those canes. Don't want to slip. Makes quick work. Big Lachey's here trying to get that swing built up. Nice 1, 2 fingers there. Control the landing. Truss is all good to grab onto here just to be safe. Into that drum hopper we go.
He's moving pretty fast here. I think it's the fastest pace that we've seen so far. Really, that's one of the only mistakes we've seen as well.
Correct. He's got some good balance and agility here. Look at this guy go. He's flying through.
Right as you said it to the pixie stick.
Right as you said it to the
Excellent work. He's trying to dial in this transfer across.
Opting to transfer the ring. Looks like playing a little safer. Making sure he gets these moves.
Move across now. Going with the static. Ooh, nice one-handed swing here. Monkey bar mode. Engaged.
Engaged.
He's a little crooked. He's going to have to straighten out. Maybe he's trying to reach that truss with one hand. Oh, he's so close.
Saw a couple athletes do that already, but the swing is going at the off angle.
Gonna have to spend some time. Oh no.
Opts to drop on down, save some of that grip because he's got a lot more body to go.
This has been trouble. This obstacle, the dropping cliffhanger has been really tough, especially this far in the course. Your grip is going at this point.
Your grip is going.
Here we go.
Turn around.
That's going to be 3, I believe. So the rest of the course is up for grabs just to play around on. Official run ended at the last obstacle completed.
Yeah, official time is 3:15 on the course, but athletes can keep running after 3:15 for fun. And also after 3 falls, they keep running for fun as well. Nice grab, a little off center.
It's that side-to-side swing built up. Tried to lead with that one hand, but you can see how much that thing spins if you don't catch both at the same time. Into that inverter. Starts it off as an unstable bridge. 2 hands on. On each side.
See, his right hand is on that cliffhanger. That drop just a little too big. That thing is humongous.
It is a big drop.
It's an understatement.
It's an understatement.
All right, folks. So, since we missed the intro, we'll probably do another one after a little while. We're in the middle of the action here now, but I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Ethan Swanson here. We got a lot of moving parts. There's 4 courses being live streamed all at the same time. Trying our best to cover everything all at once.
Right now, seeing athlete and coach kind of getting some clarification on the course with John Mall, course designer, Ninja Intensity, setting up this gauntlet. It's a pretty difficult course so far, Shred.
I'd say so. Challenging course, but challenging for the finals. I'm sure these athletes expected nothing less. Here we go. Tread lightly across the tire run.
Tread lightly across the tire run.
No problem.
No problem.
A little longer reach. Skipping across, just confident in that foot placement.
I think that's going to be the beta today.
Yeah, no tip, just go for it. Oh, but the spinning log, not quite able to get there.
But the spinning log, not quite able to get there.
Now we're getting to the upper body obstacles, cane lane.
Go ahead and report to your courses. Course 3.
You want to try to get through these as fast as you can so you don't burn out for the remaining portions quickly through cane lane.
Just a note, any trusses are on. You can use trusses to dismount. If you saw him grab the truss to dismount there, that's totally okay.
Next cliffhangers are a lot thinner here. Go back to the jugs on that last X. Oh, just a little short on to throw.
Yeah, it's so hard to build a swing off those smaller cliffhangers.
I'm going to leap on out to that drum hopper here. Trying to incorporate that knee drive. Push. Oh, not quite able to get there.
Yep.
Runners 16 through
I think that drum hopper is going to take out a lot of people today. It's so unique, not something that a lot of ninjas practice.
Oh, trying to surf his way through.
Please report to the warm-up area.
And about halfway through the time limit, 3:15 is the time. He's got a good amount of time left in the last couple of obstacles.
Go with that static reach.
Hey, if you got it, use it.
Use it. That's right.
If you got it, use it. That's
Going for it looks like a Lachey here, already straight.
You are
Ah, they're just not able to time it right.
never.
About 2-inch ledges up there. Let that turn and burn to the dropping cliff. Been the stopping point for many people so far.
Yeah, and this is such a long course. When you get there, I think your grip is fading quite a bit.
John, are those need to be set a certain way, the spin hoppers?
Now he's lining up those spin hoppers. This first transition is a little bit off on an angle. You got the nice rings to swing from.
Nice
Wow,
catch.
that right hand grab.
Oh, but on the adjustment. See the approach on the inverter here. See the plexi blocking their path, has to transfer over to the cliffhanger on the other edge.
See how those lockoffs are?
Ah,
At this point in the course, it's a lot to ask.
tough one to end on.
Biceps are burning, fingers are burning, everything hurts.
Everything hurts.
That was a great
Nice
run,
try,
though.
nice try.
Especially for these athletes running so early in the competition. They don't have a lot of beta. They got to figure things out for themselves. They got to figure out the pace. They got to figure out a lot of things. It's way more difficult running early.
Right. And next athlete on the course, striding his way across. Tire run. Oh, what a save. My goodness. Caught himself onto the truss, but a little flustered. Just took off angle step there on to that next one's going to stride across. Not quite able to get that balance. But into cane lane we go.
Well, he's flying.
He's trying to make up for some lost time here. But moving quickly. See that upper body strength here. You can see those forearms popping.
And you can see the confidence, too. Just the amount of swings he's taking here. Big kicks, get on, get off, make the catches, complete the obstacle.
Good control. See the approach on. Ooh, those drum hoppers. See the amount of pressure it puts onto the shoulders. Up to the top.
It's a lot of triceps there, Strad.
Get out of there, and nice landing.
Lining up the pixie stick.
That's going to be his 3, I believe, but the rest of the course is still up for grabs. Just get some playtime out there. Utilize that swing tech, try to dial it in just right. Try to kick off that truss to get a little bit more safely onto that platform.
And we give a huge shout out to all the host gyms for their incredible courses. Without them, we would not have this event.
I don't know if that's going to count as a clear. Well, he starts has 3 balls, but because he did use his right foot on the other platform.
Check out course 2, Ultimate Ninja Gym, the official gym of
Going to
UNAA
throw across.
Mexico.
Ah, it's a big toss.
Go across.
Over course 3, you've got
That is a very big toss
out
on
of
3.
Arizona.
That is a very big toss.
Haven't seen any clears on that cliffhanger
And
today.
course 4, the Grip out of St. George, Utah. These amazing gyms in every gym.
See how he does on the spin hoppers here. Big swing build up. Oh, nice arch there. You can see how he had the hips lined up and everything, just kind of floated up onto that spin hopper.
The float. Give yourself time to catch it. Unfortunately, it's so much harder to give yourself that time going from that first spin up to the second one. You don't get that lock with it.
That's going to do it for him. A scary start there, was able to save it off of the tire run.
How did he save that?
That was impressive. He was aware of his of the dismounts, was able to save it, but might have flustered him a little bit for the following few balance obstacles. Exciting run.
Really difficult start to the course because you got to run through the inverter and then you have to slow it down for the second obstacle. You got to be so precise.
For 15U, please report to course 1. Runners 11 through 15, please report to course 1.
All right, next athlete making her way through. Oh! Don't think that's going to count for the second one. First one's a clear, but second one count for the second one. First one's a clear, but let's get past that and not able to save it off of the balance. All right, on going. That's 2.
A lot of force left. Shake it off. Keep moving.
A lot of force left. Shake it off.
It is going to be 2 falls there. She got 1 more fall.
It is going to be 2 falls.
11 through 15, 11U to course 3. Runners 11 through 15.
Trying to fight her way through Cane Lane here.
Yep.
Trying to fight her way through Cane Lane here.
Adjustment.
Good swing. Let's get that momentum built up. Swing. Get that momentum built up.
15U.
And gets Cane Lane knocked out.
20, please report to the warm-up area. Runners 16 through 20 for 15U.
second catch.
Please report to the warm-up
Oh,
area.
we're going for a static hold here. Oh, we're going for a static hold. Oh, that was a smart move.
Interesting. I wonder if we're going to see other athletes look at that and go, that looks nice.
Not a bad way to go about it, but oh. Not a bad way to go about it, but oh. Trying to get her way into the drum hopper. It is not quite able to get there.
In case you're not aware, if you signed up to Ninja Master, which you all did, you can go to My Events.
Not any luck on that pixie stick either.
Pixie stick is special just for Ninja Intensity. I haven't seen any other gym have that, so a lot of athletes here are not going to have experience on the pixie stick.
Know where your kids are running, know where you can cheer, and know who you're looking for.
Sky hook. Hand on, holds on with one hand. Lachey across now, lining up this throw. Lachey across now, lining up this throw. Just off angle slightly. Yep, just off angle slightly.
Using her feet to walk out as far as she can without putting weight on her hands. Really smart.
It is a rock climber-esque move.
But there's nothing you can do to make this next transfer easier.
Ah, nope.
Nothing you can do to make this next transfer.
How much there to go off of? How much there to go off of? 2 obstacles to go. 2 obstacles to go. There we go, getting that swing built up. First spin hopper, just a little too far forwards. First spin hopper, just a little too far forwards.
Yeah, like we saw the athlete before, you got to give yourself time. You got to be up there pretty high to place your hands exactly where you want those spin hoppers. And now on the inverter. She's got her right hand on that cliffhanger. Can she make the transition?
The drop just claims another.
Claims another.
Yeah, the trick to that inverter, you really want to try to preload that side before the drop. Try to get it tipped into that position best as you can. sure we'll see a variety of attempts made on that one.
Next athlete on the starting line wearing a Warrior Tech shirt, I believe.
Yep, that's Warrior Tech out of North Carolina, Raleigh.
Great gym.
And here we go across the tire tops. Slowing it down before this next bounce. Obstacle.
Just didn't get his foot exactly lined up on one of those tiny balls he got standing.
Might have been a misplaced step, but nice move across the spinning bridge there.
Great agility.
Great agility.
Nice use to stop his swing there, making sure he's nice and straight. Controlled for the slide. Let's see what approach. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Nice job.
That's the way.
That's some beta broken right there.
That's got to be the way we're going to see other athletes do it.
That's got to be the way we're going to see other athletes do it.
Well, that's if they're paying attention or not. This young man doing the drum hopper as intended, quickly up and off of the drum hopper.
That is such a game changer because that obstacle can take up so much time and effort. Getting through it quickly like that to set himself up. He's got 2 minutes left.
1-2 and stops it. Clears that pixie stick. And here comes, looks like a big jump out to that ring. Wants to be lined up straight for the swinger cross.
Line up the skip.
Yo, hold on. Takes it downstairs, but bites through. Oh my goodness.
Got to make some sacrifices on the
Maverick. That's it.
Maverick
Ninja.
First person catch the strat right here.
Hold tight.
Yes. It's not over though.
Yes.
This is a big transfer.
Not over, though.
Fingers are opening up.
Static. Almost gets it. He's doing great on time here. 2 obstacles to go.
Hey, catch your breath. 2 obstacles left. You got plenty of time.
Hey, catch your breath.
To the danger zone we go here. Ooh, good. Grab onto that first spin hopper. Second goes with that switch grip tech.
Oh, what's he going to do here? He's switched up. He's got to make this transfer. His hands aren't in a great spot.
He can pop those hips, and that's exactly what he does to get that hand in a better position. But he's got to get it around to that next one. Oh, you can see how fast that just spin you right off of there.
Still got 45 seconds left. 2 falls, so this obstacle can count if he clears it.
Ooh, nice job going straight to the cliffhanger.
This is a really big move at this point in the course. Fingertips, come on.
Come on, fight through it. Yes. Hold on tight. But he's coming up. It's going to be close on the time here.
20 seconds.
No. Just out of gas. The Maverick Ninja, though. Great run.
Impressive run. We'll see if that's going to be good enough to hold up by the end of the day. It's top 20% or top 15. Whatever's more, move on.
Definitely an exciting run out of the Warrior Tech camp.
Looks like they're getting some rules clarification with John Law. See a patch on the shoulder from Canada.
They've got a lot of athletes from all over the place.
Yeah, some internationals coming here competing.
And here we go. I tried going a little too quick off of that second one, just off angle a little bit, caused it a tip, but I'm going to try to dial it in here.
It's a lot of course left, shake it off.
Ooh, good save. See, those platforms do slide, so you got to be in control here. Trying to figure out the hand placements and foot placements. Which way does she want to? Oh my gosh! Just went for it, trusting that it was going to stay in place. Not quite able to get through that spinning log combo.
Now we're moving on to the upper body. See if she can get through these canes quickly.
Hopping it down.
There we go.
Gets it to the end. This next one doesn't slide quite as easy. It's got a little more friction up there. But makes quick work of cane lane.
Let's see what her approach is here. If she goes for the shea, goes for a reach.
Went for the lachey.
It's so tough. Those cliffhangers are so much smaller.
Oh, caught by the elbows. Not quite able to get there. Nice try on the drum hopper. Over to this next bounce obstacle. Not quite able to get there. It's fighting on. Looking for a different move here. Oh, trusts are allowed, and we're just jumping straight out to that ring.
That was awesome.
Going for the shortcuts. We're unable to go for it, and gets to the ring across with that first skyhook move.
And you see her kicking different directions, angle changes.
Dude, excellent use of the foot and hip. Notice how she drives that foot to the direction she wants to swing her body.
And unfortunately, just a little short on that dismount.
Yeah, nice try.
Just a little short on that dismount.
Nice try. Into that cliffhanger. See, just not much room for those fingertips up there. As a tough move to make.
That's an understatement. It's eating athletes up.
Yep.
Eating athletes up.
2 more to go. Get that swing built up here. Wants to float up, to give herself some time to get those hands in position. Not quite able to get there. Gotta be dead center on those holds.
She had the height, had the distance, just a little off. It looked like on her right hand, close to the center.
Final obstacle here, gonna go for that leap out. See how she positions those hands for the drop. Oh, that's gonna do it for her. Nice run, nice try.
It looked like on the inverter, she got her hand there, but that force for that big drop just ripped her hands right off.
Might be worth sitting close together. And what's the echo?
I think what it is the game just set it to monitor and output when he's testing something like this back. But John, you're good. Don't wait on him. Yes, 100%.
Oh, not quite able to get through the tire run. We go now on to the tipping platforms. We've seen hands and feet utilized here. Going to go ahead and try to find a good way to tip these platforms. Red is the only thing in play. Not quite able to handle the drop and transfer across. For this next agility obstacle, striding across. Not quite able to get through that spinning bridge. Spinning log combo. Go on the cane slider.
On the cane slider.
Yeah, it's the delay.
They said commentaries ahead of action as well. So
Got through cane lane there. Got through cane lane there. Let's see her approach. X marks the spot here. We've seen some static holds. Lachey's aren't required. Oh, but sometimes it's tough to go for those blind grabs on the opposite portion of that structure. Just see how steep this drum hopper is. Oh, tries to utilize those legs. Oh, not quite able to get there. See that off-angle approach. Doesn't make that balance obstacle any easier. .315 is the time that she has. Keep working her way through on that sky hook combo we got. Not quite able to get that Lachey. All of it adds up pretty quick out here in the finals. Looking for the cliffhanger moves now. Only seeing one or two people get to that middle portion, but beyond that, it is a tough obstacle.
Runners 16 through 20, amateur to the warm-up area.
We got 2 more obstacles to try. Build things up here. And gets one hand in reach, but not quite able to get the full toss to get that spin hopper. And she just spent by the end of this grueling course here. Understandable.
It's brutal out there.
It is tough, man. Tough. We're just in the prelims. And moving on to our next athlete here, getting ready to go. Here we go. Got to tread lightly here across the tire tops. Good strides, good control. Not too fast, not too slow. Let's see his approach here. Careful and not quite able to get that balance on the tip. Ooh, great work across. Got to have confidence in those foot placements. Into cane lane. Nice pumps across that track and controls the dismount. Right away.
I like the confidence, especially between obstacles, getting down, going.
Got some great swing tech here. Can he handle this next big throw across? Nice. The hips back on the catch to maintain that momentum. And sticks the landing. Here comes the drum hopper. Go for the static approach. Favoring one side over the other. What works? It's going to get him to the top here.
Yep.
Still needs to control that landing. Going off of an elbow.
I like that.
Nice job.
Off the elbows, you have much more control. There's less chance to buckle as you're trying to dismount.
Stayed in a good position. Oh, not quite able to get the pixie stick, though. Here we go now for the canes, or onto the sky hooks. Gets that looks for the transfer. There it is.
Yep.
Now he's just got to be able to dial in that swing once again. Any off-angle moves Makes it really tough. Goes for the stretch. Oh.
Laid out for a Superman. Just couldn't reel it in. But that change of direction is
Went
so
for
tough, having to completely switch your swing. Lining up the big transfer to the drop and cliffhanger.
Backswing needs to hold, but the drop not quite able to get there.
Nice catch. Wow, that was so clean. Lining up the second one. It's a much harder transition, though, because what you're launching from is such a weird swing. Regripping, trying to get that swing more dialed in. And not able to get that second grab. Looking at our last obstacle here.
Here we go on that inverter. Let's see. Can he handle the drop?
Yeah, and I think reach might be an issue here as well. It's a bigger drop.
Nah, not quite able to get there. Nice try.
Yeah, and you can see his hand was a little bit off. The left hand when it came down to catch, didn't even hit where the cliffhanger was, so we had nothing to grab onto.
Once again, folks, we're on the 15U course currently for the prelims. That's what we're going to be watching today. We've got 3 other courses going on, various age groups going on as well. So if you've got friends or family competing, tune in to those live streams. They're happening on the YouTube pages.
Yep. We got an athlete from Iron Sports here. We see Josh Salinas, his coach, right on the sideline with him. Iron Sports, one of the original gyms, one of the earliest gyms in the country. I've been training ninjas for a long, long time.
See the athlete up there, hand over heart, controlling his breathing, trying to keep that heart rate down, staying in control of those emotions. Probably the most challenging aspect when it comes to ninja and competing.
Easier said than done.
Oh my gosh, dude. No kidding. And here we go, running across the tops of these tires. Nice control. Taller athlete here. Let's see how he manages on the steps. And tipping platforms, just too quick on the tip over. Ooh, fancy footwork. Great job across that spinning log.
Transition between obstacles looking great. Just getting right through the course. Time is an issue.
Careful. Oh my gosh, the cane popped off as he reached, but saves it.
That composure, he didn't even flinch.
He's got the reach here. Let's see what he plans to do. Goes for that blind grab. Hangs back for a quick second to get in a good position to get that swing built back up. And, just misses the dismount. Here we go with that drum hop up to the top.
Oof.
See him switching which side he likes to go with first here. Sometimes it's favor one side over the other. Can be a little easier. And on out of there. Great work.
Taking a second before the pixie stick.
That pixie stick run. 1, 2, 3. Nice job.
Very nice. Now we get some chalk. It's all upper body from here. Next 4 obstacles are pretty big, pretty meaty. Some difficult moves. Making good use of time right now. He's at 130, about 145 left.
Looks like he's going to go for a big jump out, make sure that momentum's already built up in the right direction. Catch and get on out of there, saving a lot of time and energy. All right, we haven't seen anybody clear this quite yet, but getting to a good turned around position here for the toss across. Catches on the drop.
The big move still.
Oh, the hips are a little out of alignment, and just peels off on the backswing.
Dang.
Nice try.
Now we're lining up the spin hoppers. You got to make sure you get a big enough throw to catch the first one. But really, I think the first to the second is much harder than that first move. Then you got to change of direction to catch the third one.
Well, I believe he's gotten 3 misses already, but the rest of the course still wants to get some playtime on. Goes for that hold. And it just dumps him off on the backswing.
And that was just hand placement. he was there. He was right there. Just hands must have been a little bit off.
And last obstacle here, this inverter. It's still going to be tough. Oh, he's holding the hand. Hopefully he didn't rip.
Putting his hands up, a shrug there.
Shrugged it out, man. It's a tough one.
It is a very, very tough course. A lot of these obstacles these athletes are seeing for the first time as well. So to be able to put together a great course run, a clean course run on this one with no falls, I hope we see one, but this is brutal.
Well, it's cool how they decided to do the finals with each course has a unique gym that designed it. It's bringing the gym to you, essentially. You get a flavor, different flavor of these ninja obstacles. Marcus going across the tops and not quite able to maintain that balance on this tipping obstacle, but quickly onto that spinning log. One step's all he needs on that second one. Here we go on the cane slider. Good grab onto that ring and on out of there. Moving quickly here, under 30 seconds. I think he might have foot dabbed. And they're saying drop and keep on going. Gotta utilize those knee drives to help kind of build up a little more lift as he goes. You can see him just fighting his way to the top. Hold tight here. Wants to get the dismount. Gets to clear. Off angle approach. And just not able to get that one. Wants to chalk up a little bit before the skyhook combo. Ooh, big swing.
Yes, sir, Marcus.
Dials in this dismount. And great use of the swing tech there. And right away into that turned around 180. Toss across to the cliffhanger here. And not quite able to get there. That's all right. Getting that swing built up for this spin hopper. 1-2, but too much on that back portion of that spin. Into the inverter. Hold on tight for that first drop. Oh, man, it just dumps you right off of there if those hands aren't in a good position, but great try. Next athlete getting ready to go. Stepping up on to the tire tops. Going with a good controlled approach here. Wants to ensure that point. On to the tipping tops here. Hands and feet are allowed. Those things will tip and dip you on out of there. Not quite able to get the transition. Here we go. Needs some quick, fancy footwork. Across the balance logs. Nice job. Secures the point on that one. Athletes get 3 fails on the obstacles. She's got 2 left. Making her way through Cane Lane. Nice transitions through, and now on to the platform, looking down to the hands, wants to make sure the chalk is good to go. Here we go for X marks the spot. Third and first jugs. Second one's going to be a little thinner. You can see the top doesn't have that little indentation for the fingers, so it's a lot harder on the hands. Gets the third Lachey, not quite able to hold on though. So that's 2. She only has one fail left. We'll see how she does on the drum hopper here. Gets into a good position to start. Now begins the ascent. Goes with the knee drive and static push maneuver. About halfway. You got 3 more moves to make. She can dismount early if she wants. But it is a big drop in a narrow position to try to squeeze through. Hold on tight. Keep pushing. Opting to go from the second from last and gets the landing. Nice job.
Nice dismount there, Strat. Heading on to the pixie stick. This thing is devious.
It is not easy. Ooh, that's going to do it for her 3 fails, but she's going to keep on going. Athletes can continue on through the course. Keep trying things out. Almost gets the big toss across. Here we go for the cliffhanger throws. Not quite able to get that transfer across. Things just start adding up quickly. And that drum hopper definitely is going to sap a lot of that strength out for the remaining portions of the course. All right, getting that swing built up here for the spin hoppers. Just a little shy of that left-handed grab. And not able to hold on for that big drop off of the inverter, but great run there. Secures a couple of points. And getting ready for that next athlete. Stepping up to that start platform here in just a second. And here we go, going quickly across the tire tops. Good controlled landing. Let's see what it looks like on the tipping platforms. Red is in play, and that's it. Tried to go for a quick move. Great control across those spinning logs. Quick work of cane lane as well. Stayed nice and high with the lock-offs. Needs to get that dismount, and there it is. Here comes the throws on the X's. Nice, gets that reverse grip. Looking for that dismount now to secure the point. And there we go. Go ahead and leaps out to that drum hopper. Let's see. Not many people have tried this obstacle before. Oh, you can see just how tough it is. Not many push obstacles out there. Pixie stick time. Ooh, nice work. 1, 2, 3. Fancy footwork out of this young man. Nick goes for a big swing here. He's going to go ahead and skip on past some of the harder portions of that obstacle. Maintaining that swing through. Nice job.
Chalking up. Much needed on this cliffhanger.
Gets that turnaround here for the toss. Drops and not able to hold on. Close.
He looked so close. The finger just peeled off slightly.
That drop makes a huge difference. Let's see his approach here on these spin hoppers. little too far forwards on that front portion.
Yeah, we've talked about that when you have to be perfect on it. It's so hard to save it if you're not.
Got to be dead center. Inverter time. Looking for the drop and not quite able to hold it. That's okay. That was Nicholas. Pick a reel. Nice try. Good run.
Yeah. We still haven't had any clears on some of these obstacles. We haven't seen a clear on the cliffhangers, the spin hoppers, the inverter at the end.
Yeah, those last three. Been stopping people in their tracks.
I don't know that I would do much better out there, Strat.
Man, nope. That's a tough one. All right, coming out of Canada, Fit Set Ninja. We got Maura Bryson. We'll stride our way across these tire tops. Oh, just a little off angle on the last one. That's okay. She's going to try to calm it down a little bit. Get into a better position here.
Option to go to the center of these. I think it's a lot more controlled using the center and not having to be so precise on the balls of those red tipping points.
Yeah, these are the seesaws of doom here. But she's trying to figure out the foot placement. Made some room for that back foot. Needs to tip it forwards. And
keep that foot up.
Needs to get out of there
Very nice.
after that hard work. Great job.
Takes a breath after that battle
I
on the
know.
balance obstacle.
Oh, it's okay. Not quite able to get that fast agility. Strides across those logs. Here we go on Cane Lane. Hold on.
Nice and smooth on the dismount.
Let's see what her plan of attack is going to be here. We've seen some static moves made.
She's got the reach. I hope she goes for the reach. I think she...
Hold
yes.
tight. Good job. Okay. This one's a little more spaced out. Needs to get that swing built up. Hold on for the drop. Just a little shy of the hold. Nice try. Drum hopper here is going to really test that upper body push power and shoulder strength.
Yep, again, not something that ninjas really train.
Mm-mm.
A lot of pulling, a lot of hanging, not a lot of pushing and dips.
They'll bring back the triceps. And pixie stick not quite able to get there. Nice try. Gets the first move on. That sky hook. Let's see what she decides to do here. Looking for a big swing.
Oh, she's going big, Strat.
Hold on tight.
Yes. That's going to be close. It looked like she touched her foot.
Yeah, might have dragged that foot on the back leg there. That's all right. We'll give this cliffhanger a try.
Getting a little coaching on the course before she jumps up to the cliffhanger.
Just wanted to feel it out there.
Yep.
Things just add up a really quick. You don't realize how fast that energy can just leave your body when you're out there. Nice grab onto the spin hopper. Needs to make this next move, though. Dial in that swing. Here comes the toss. Not quite able to get there.
Got pretty close on that catch. Maybe just a little bit off.
And this big inverter drop here. Oof. Here she goes. Nice try.
Great run from Maura. A lot of tough stuff out there. And next up, we have Ryan stepping up to the starting line. Got a Freeport Ninja Academy shirt on.
Hey, Ninja Academy.
Yeah.
Very cool. We were at Stanford last year, hanging out there for a couple events.
Yeah, there's a bunch of the Ninja Academies now, great gyms, and they use DGS equipment, which is they have a lot of really good stuff, a lot of good stuff for training. Man, I think this course, there's a couple of different cruxes. Curious to see who the first athlete's going to be to get through that cliffhanger. That's so tough. That transfer to the dropping cliffhanger is so difficult. And then, because it drops, now you have a big move to the right that's up because you're further down.
Oof. Oh yeah, a lot of different variations out here. This the balance front loaded on the course. That some people might like, just kind of get the sketchy stuff out of the way. Other people maybe not so much. Me, not so much.
It's so scary though, because you're so nervous at the start of your run, so you got to do all the really precise things right at the beginning.
Yeah, it's tough. Some people might have a little bit better mental fortitude to get through that. But me, man, I'd rather be more in the middle.
Just muscle your way
Sprinkle
through
it
something.
in. That's it.
Let me just bicep to the first obstacle, and then we'll do the bounce later. Yeah, I'd be shaking in my boots if I had, especially the second obstacle, so precise on the teeter-totters. You got a really small kind of spot for your foot if you're going to be tilting those things over.
Yeah, and it's three different types of balance also. So the first one's not too bad, striding across, staying centered and controlled. But then the second one's going to be a little more finicky when it comes to that tipping of the seesaw. Then that third one's just straight speed.
I think you got to go fast on it, yeah. The more times your feet touch those logs, the more chance you give yourself for it to spin and pop you off.
How you doing, brother?
I think on those spinning logs, I'd go 1-2 over, 1-2 off. Try to latch on one of those trusses.
Yeah, exactly. Grab onto what you can. All right, here we go. I think we're ready for the action here. Striding across. No problem on the tire tops.
Ryan through the first obstacle. And just as we were talking, just slipping off one of those teeter-totters, it's so difficult. You got to be so precise.
1-2, 1-2. Nice job across that
I said it.
spinning log.
1-2, 1-2.
That's it. Ryan making his way through the cane lane here. Good lock off, staying nice and high. Gets a good pull power out of that position.
On and off the obstacles. There's so much to get through here and not a lot of time. You got to move.
Going with that static approach.
Nice. Making sure you're staying straight and not getting crooked for this next transition.
Oh, plenty of swing built up already. 2's all he needs. Wants to get that dismount to secure the point.
Looked like he was thinking about an early dismount.
Better safe than sorry. Gonna go ahead and leap out to that second platform on that drum hopper and start working his way up. Good quick moves, but careful on that left side. Big drop down. Good landing.
Nice control.
Go on the run across. 1-2, not quite able to get through. You see how fast that thing spins.
Yeah, hard enough even when you're going straight on it, let alone the angled starting position.
Definitely makes it more challenging here, but now on to the skyhook.
Is he a little crooked?
Off angle slightly, but looks like he's trying to dial in that swing across.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Did a great job straightening that out and getting off the obstacle. And here we go. He's been doing great so far. This is a huge step up in difficulty, though. We haven't seen anybody clear this obstacle yet, Strat.
Oh, makes it. Oh, thought he was going to get into a good position there for the 180, but opts just to save some strength for these next two.
taking a couple breaths before the last two obstacles. We got the spin hoppers, and he's at 2 minutes. He's got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. It's a good amount of time.
Oh, big upswing here. Good
Ooh.
catch on that first one.
That right hand was just on the end, but it was a good adjustment.
Just not enough power for that second move there. Into that inverter, wants to just bypass the drop portion. And that's going to do it for Ryan.
Those last three obstacles again.
Brutal. That's a tough combo.
Yeah, Gavin Allen next up. UBW, baby. That's the shirt he's got on.
UBW, baby. All right.
And
Gavin Allen getting ready to go.
If he's been to UBW, he's used to big, difficult obstacles, long courses. So we'll see how well that transfers to this really difficult course here.
No problem across the tire tops. Let's see what method he decides to take here on this teeter-totter.
Whoa.
Just not quite able to make that transition to the second seesaw. And the spinning logs, not quite able to handle those either, but into Cane Lane we go.
And that's 2 falls already, Strad. He's going to have to be clean through the rest of this. Next fall he gets will be the end of his run from a scoring perspective.
Gets through Cane Lane, no problems.
Ooh, grabbing the front with the reach.
Kind of likes that forward-facing hand position. Makes it a little easier onto the catch. And he's on out of there. So far, so good. He's going to lean out to that first platform. Let's see how he handles this drum hopper here. Ooh, come on, baby. Activate those shoulders. Wow. You really got to get that momentum built up with those knee drives. There he goes. Starts to figure it out here.
2 more moves.
And up we go. And big drop coming down. Will shock the system slightly as you come out of that landing. And pixie stick time. Opting to go for a slow approach. Not quite able to do it. Very few people can do it slowly on the pixie stick.
His foot touching the black section at the start, which is not allowed. You can touch the red. You can touch, there's a small little blue bearing there, which is allowed, but the black base is not allowed.
Not in. All now for the sky hooks.
Looks like he's a little crooked, trying to straighten his swing out before he builds up a big swing.
Trying to line this up here. Can be pretty frustrating when you're out there trying to dial in your swing just right, get your body to listen to you, what your mind is telling it to do.
Looks like he's starting to straighten out now.
Here it is.
Wow.
Nice. Plenty of swing.
Nice dismount. Spent a little bit of time with those extra swings, but once he got it lined up, it looked like it was pretty easy for him.
Here we go for that toss across for the dropping cliffhanger. Not quite able to get that one. Spin hopper and inverters to go.
Asking for a little chalk here. And so you can see on these spin hoppers, they are glossy. They aren't super grippy. They're not great. I usually actually like going no chalk, but I know like Jake Murray, for instance, loves having chalk on this surface. He's chalking up. We'll see if that helps him.
Great technique there.
Yep. This next transition is much more difficult.
Gets the draw. Try to go for that switch grip grab. Front-handed
Looked like his body was just a little bit too early. It was a little too short on that launch.
And that's going to do it for him. Nice try.
From Gavin Allen. Pretty good run. Pretty good run. Next up, we have Sammy stepping up to the starting line. See her shaking out her legs at the starting line there. Kind of loosen up. You know, at this point, I'm sure she's warmed up more than enough, but this is more about just nerves and kind of trying to relax. I do the same thing at the starting line. It's not doing anything physical for you, but it's just more of a mental thing. Helps you kind of, okay, here I am, I'm ready.
Got everything. Everything's working. Everything's like doing your
yeah.
Pre-flight checks.
Are my legs doing what I want them to?
Yeah.
Looks like they're just checking pads, making sure everything is safe for Sammy before she steps up.
Here we go on the tire tops. Clear on number 1. Nice work. Let's see how she decides to attack the seesaws.
Wow.
We go with the tops again. Yo, let's go.
Doing the obstacle as intended. That's, I think, more difficult route, but she made it look easy.
Here we go now on the spinning logs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Not quite able to get there on the second one, but driving on, not letting that phaser.
Yep. And that's her first fall. That's pretty good. Some other athletes have been getting through that with 2 or 3 falls, so she's still got 2 falls left.
Good control on the slide across and quickly through Kane Lane. Going for that reverse grip here. Oh, going for the sideways throw instead to the front-facing grip. Nice job. Good control there.
I like it. Not spending extra time making moves, moving your hands around. Just get to the last one, get off.
Good stuff out of Sammy so far into this drum hopper. A tough upper body push obstacle here. Keep driving those knees up. And coming on down from the top. Gets the landing. Nice work.
She's making great time. 1.5 minutes. She's got 1:45 left. There are 4 obstacles left, and they're pretty meaty after.
Yes, through pixie stick on 3 steps.
Still only 1 fall.
Still, yep, just from the spinning logs at the start here. So on now into the skyhook. We saw her swing tech already put on display with those X marks the spots. Let's see what she decides to go for here.
You saw a big smile on her face as she's getting into this obstacle. She's having fun.
Woo, no problem. A little circular here on this final ring. She's going to have to try to dial it down. Notice that knee drive, hip drive, knowing how to dial it in and time it out just right. Excellent composure
Such
there.
Professional technique there. To change a direction, reversing that elliptical swing to get where you want it to go is not easy.
No.
And it's certainly something she's practiced.
Yeah, definitely a good air awareness when you're out there. And here we go now with the dropping cliffhanger. Gets to that 180 turn.
Can Sammy be the first?
Oh, nice try.
Got her hands on it. She's got 1 more fall left here. Very impressive run so far.
Here we go
Not
now.
a lot of rest before the spin hoppers, though.
She's just going for it here. Nice floats right up to the top there. Can she repeat that 2 more times? Oh, not quite able.
So close.
That would have been a good move there, but just a little off.
You're going to give the last obstacle, the inverter, a good attempt here. Another smile on her face.
Dropping down.
She's feeling it going.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
This isn't even happening. But excellent run from Sammy.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Saw a lot of amazing techniques from her. I was really impressed with, especially on the X's, how she just got her hands. She was in kind of sideways position, and she just knew, I'm confident. I don't have to completely set myself to go just straight for the transition. I can force it. It looks smooth.
All right, great stuff. Looking for our next athlete coming up. It's going to be Olivia Boland Ford. Coming out of the Life Force Ninja Camp.
See, you're talking to John Mall there. Ask her if she has any questions. She says, nope, I got it.
I know what I got to do.
Just got to do it.
That's it. I think we're all set. Looking at the course here. Getting one last glance over everything. Here comes the countdown. And we're off. Stride away through. Good double steps there. When needed, but not quite able to get the landing.
Not sure if that's going to be a clear of 1 and a fail of 2, or if she doesn't get the point for the first obstacle.
And the seesaw, not quite able to control that transfer across.
Well, let's see some fast feet here.
Stride across. Ooh, tough fall there, but going to keep on moving.
Looks like she's okay, taking a breath and just moving on.
Start working our way through the cane lane here. Transfer across. Maintain that vertical grip. As soon as that ring gets into reach, that and the truss are in play for the dismount. There we go.
Saw her hand slipping a little bit on that last cane. Hand placement is pretty important. The higher up you are on those canes, the better the grip. And it looked like she was dropping a little bit lower towards the end there.
A little risky. Here we go now on X marks the spot. Oh, went for the reach. Couldn't quite hold on. Into that drum hopper. We haven't had any more recent chats, so.
Getting right into that drum hopper. Going for the walking technique. Dropping a little bit too low. It looked like she couldn't recover and push back up to support position.
Ooh, pixie stick crossing. Almost gets to the end. Four more obstacles left.
Lining up this first lache.
Going for the move to that first ring. Not quite in reach for her.
Now on the dropping cliffhangers here.
Yeah, those aren't particularly large ledges either. And that's almost gets to the end of that first one.
I think the long course is just catching up at this point. Fatigue. Grip is burning.
It definitely adds up really quick. There's going to be a little more chalk there. Make sure we
getting the whole block.
There you go.
I like that. That's what I would do.
Trying to get that swing built up. Hold on tight.
Oh.
Almost catches it. One more to go.
That was pretty close. I think if she was maybe 6 inches higher up, I think she would have caught that.
And you won't call it on that one, but a great run there. Nice try.
Yeah, great run from Olivia.
Getting ready for our next athlete coming up.
We got Owen chalking up, checking his hands out. Gets the old fist bump from John Mall.
Getting a little up. Yep. Little fist bumps all around. Don't leave him hanging.
A difficult course, but he wants to see clears as well.
Owen coming out of the Fit Set Ninja. Canada. Striding his way across those tire tops and gets on through. Looking for the teeter-totter here. Careful on the hand and foot placements. Oh my gosh. He's going on all hands and feet here, all fours.
How is he not touching the ground there?
Keep it together. They do slide. Got to be careful on that last transition. Tip that teeter-totter a little bit closer. And he's out of there. Great work.
I'm not sure if that's how he drew it up, but you know, he gets through with the clear.
Yeah, man. Oh, off angle a little bit on the approach. And not quite able to get across.
There's not much you can do if you get off angle there.
Oh. Nice push off of the truss to get some good momentum built up early on the track. We'll finish up on this pipe slider, no problem. Here we go now for the throws on X marks the spot. Oh, no, not able to hold on. Fighting his way up the drum hopper. And going from that next to last. Not sure if he was all the way on the red for that one to count, but we're going to see how he does on this spinning pixie stick here. Oh, couldn't. I think he was in the good there. That was a tough obstacle. Got to have those fancy feet. Under a minute remaining. Ooh, nice jump out to that first ring. Full outstretch here, but off angle a little bit after that grab. He's going to have to try to dial in that swing now. The way that ring sits onto the hook, what causes that oscillation to happen. There it is, trying to dial it in, time it out just right. And nice grab onto the truss. Maintain that point. Only about 15 seconds left in that official time, but he can keep on going. Here he goes now on the spin hopper. Oh, got the height for it. Just the right hand was a little off on the grab. Oh, and just completely spent there. What a great run. Nice try.
Huh? Are we? We're done with this group?
Well, that's what they told me. Yeah, we're good for right now. They're not going to call the next group for.
Where's the microphone? Where's the hand mic? I'll get on the camera for a little bit.
Okay.